Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome back to Tram Simulator. Version 1.2 update has been released. I think it was released yesterday and we're going to be having a look at what that will get you. It's a free update which should download automatically. We're going to be driving the Flexity today on the Route 1. Of course, because that's the only route available in Vienna. And with the ULF type tram round the corner, I think that's going to be released on the 29th. What better way of getting excited about Tramsim than a new update? So we're going to be driving the 301, that's the number on the fleet, but I think should we do it a bit different? What about the 312? We'll drive 312 on the Route 1 going from Stefan Fadinger Platz to Hauptalee. Now we've got advanced mode on, which basically means that we're going to have to start the tram ourselves. If we have a look when it loads outside, you'll see that the tram is completely dead. No lights on, no pantograph on, no passengers on, no nothing. There you go. We'll just set that up at the top, so with a 12:11 departure. And here we are with our completely dead tram. There we go, number 312. Awesome. So yeah, if I can remember how to do it, we'll set this up. We'll put our key in down here. If you're not sure, which I wasn't, there is a help manual at the bottom left-hand side here. So the key's in, we'll turn it to position 1, and all our computer systems will boot up along with our IBIS system for controlling our PIS systems, etc, etc. So this is going to boot up. We're going to get a nice little beep when it does that, and there's going to be a flashing symbol here. This little symbol that's flashing. Yep, while that's flashing, we don't do anything. That's essentially what I was told. Now what we're going to do with this is, I've absolutely got no idea, but I clicked a few things last time and it worked. Let's have a look. That's not working. What did I click? I think I clicked something like yes, and then typed in a number, and it said Ziel falsch. And I clicked that and it started working. I haven't got a clue what I've just done. No idea. I don't know what I've typed. Oh, cheerio, love. What's it say on the front? It says Prater Hauptalee. So yeah, somehow by doing that, I think PRS number, PERS, is person number, as in like your staff number. I don't know. So maybe it just lets you... So there we go, put that in position 2, turn this knob here to VA, which you can see is there. It's important you do that before you do that, otherwise it throws up an error and goes, yes, I'm not happy. So we've done that now, and then this little button down in the corner, you'll see it's a pantograph with an up arrow. If we click that, the pantograph will do this nice little thing there. Connected to the wires, successful tram startup, and off we go. Now there are a number of other features. We'll go around and get the passengers on board first of all, and then we'll have a look at some of those features. You'll notice as we go around the corner now, there's a little bit more flange. There's different flange sounds, there's a bit more of a squeak. That is another thing that's been added. So I will essentially just read you what they put on. Since the last update, we have worked hard on the promised new vehicle functions for everyone, as well as adjusting and improving some other details, such as the driving dynamics, including new corner squeak, i.e. flange. The changes in detail are new vehicle functions, startup and shutdown procedure for the Flexity and the E2. The E2, of course, is the other older type of tram that we can drive. Let's just focus on stopping correctly, and we'll let them on there. There we go, everybody's getting on. That's all jolly good. I think we've got 8 minutes waiting here, so what we'll do is we'll go onto the clock. There we go. We'll move that to about 12:09. There we go, so we've only got, did I actually do that? 12:09, enter. It's still saying to wait 8 minutes. Goodness only knows. I'm sure it knows what it's doing. But yes, so that's fine. Added interactive help for manual startup. A question mark is now displayed at the bottom, which it was. Enhanced IBIS functions, enter line course and personnel number. So it was personnel number. Display ABFART departure message in schedule mode. Status information added to the middle MMI display for Flexity. So that's that. Reduction of floating of cabs and bogies on the tracks. Performance updates for the tram's non-electric switches. Switches without switch motor can now be set with the switch operation rod, e.g. at Prater. So we have a rod behind us, a little yellow rod that we can use, put it in the track, and it will change our points so that we can go to different routes. Added banner button in main menu for current news and changelog. When getting in and sitting down at the driver's seat, the driver's camera is now always switched to, even if another camera was active before. Oh, stop beeping. It's not time to go yet. And yeah, there's a few other little bits. So yeah, it's a free update. It's well worth getting. I'm sure I've absolutely just bored the knackers off you there. But yeah, so it's hopefully going to be good. The ULF type tram is, of course, around the corner. As I say, that's coming out on the 29th, I do believe it is. So make sure you subscribe and click the notifications button, because we will be covering that when the time comes. So yeah, as far as I am aware, everything is good, and we are good to go. Ah, bugger it, let's go now. Doors shut. Yep, and away we go. Now, another thing, like I say, that they've done is changed it so your driver's head moves about. Now, I've not actually seen this in action yet. Way, bloody hell, we take off. Ah, there you go. The tram just moved about a little bit there. Oh, ab farts. That means stop. Do we need to stop immediately? I don't think we do. It says it with an exclamation mark, so that would indicate that we need to stop immediately. But the doors are all shut, aren't they? Let's have a look. The doors are shut. Ah, it'd be right. We're also rocking about a little bit more, aren't we? Which obviously you would do with the tram. Ooh, that was a bit of a tight corner, wasn't it? Do we stop here? I can never remember. Is this a tram stop? I think it is. Is it? Well, none of them are getting on, are they? So, yeah, we'll... oh, well, we need to stop anyway because of this. Because obviously our signal is showing. What's happening here? Are people... Oh, people are trying to get on. It is a stop. And to think I was just going to not let them. There we go. Oh, for Christ's sake. There's more people. I should have just left it, shouldn't I? There we go. Right, get doors shut. It's time to go. Oh, if you put it in forwards... Oh, hang on. I need to acknowledge that I've just tried to move with the doors open. I know there's people there, but we're leaving them behind. I'm sorry you've missed the tram. Way, I'm liking this. This update is fantastic. It really does make it a much better game. Just wave to our colleague there. I mean, I know that, you know, that there's still a lot of work to be done with Tramsim. I, for one, I'm really hoping that they're going to add some more routes, to be honest with you, because driving the same route up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down is a little bit tiresome sometimes, so I don't know what this is. What are you whinging about? There we go. Goodness only knows.
Stefan Fadinger Platz. Umsteigen zu 15A.
But for some reason, I am a little... Oh, for Christ's sake.
Wir sind am Ziel. Auf Wiedersehen.
Oh, cheerio, everybody. Yes. Note to self, Joe, actually wait for the doors to shut before you start trying to move the tram, or it gets upset with you. Gonna say it's your right of way, Mr. Merc. The 3 dots are horizontal for us, so yes, we cannot go anywhere. Come on. Our turn. Is it? Maybe not. Although for some reason it still seems to think that we're at Stefan Fadinger Platz, so I think I'd perhaps cock something up with the IBIS there, but or the IBIS. I don't know what it's meant to be. The IBIS. No idea, but yeah, I think I've definitely cocked something up, but never mind. It means that we don't know when we're on time. Oh, off we go. There we go. We'll indicate round the corner because we're just, you know, we're very good members of society like that. We're a good driver, good tram driver. Oh, I love that flange. Let's get whizzing down this street. No messing about. Just so that nobody pokes the nose of the car out. We don't want them flying out into our path, do we? Yeah, that's right. You get back. There we go. So everyone knows that we're pulling in. Oh, well. Oh, dear. Bloody hell. They nearly got thrown through the front of the tram there. Well, seeing as I don't know when it's time to go, we are just literally going. It doesn't matter. There we go. I'm probably too early. But I've not been able to find a guide. I had a look at a guide to see if I could find a guide for the IBIS, and I can't find a handy guide. I can see somebody's had a conversation about it in German, but I don't speak particularly brilliant German, so you know, I can. Oh bloody hell! We nearly came off a track there. You know, I speak German well enough that I can get by if I'm abroad, but I can't do with like I'm not good at like full-on conversations. There we go, we'll close the doors. Hello, colleague. Oh, for Christ's sake. Yes, I acknowledge I've been naughty and tried to move the tram with the doors open. Probably going to end up doing that a lot, to be honest with you. I reckon 30's alright for this corner. Maybe 30's not alright for this corner. That was very fast round that corner. Never mind. I like the kind of clunking. The tram feels heavier now, and that sounds like a really silly thing to do, doesn't it? But it feels a lot heavier than it did before. I know that we're miles off, aren't we? But it'll do. It'll do. Now we go straight on here, don't we? We need to wait for Mr. Mercedes to move first. Right, there we go. We'll get closing the doors. Oh, for Christ's sake. There we go. Straightforward. No messing about at all. It's, yeah, it is. Tramsim, I keep coming back to this, I do. And, oh, listen to that nice flange sound. It's good, that, isn't it? You know, and they're still updating it, which you should bloody hope so for the, you know, for the amount it costs. I just want some more routes now. You know, they're doing a DLC tram for Vienna, and that's absolutely lovely. I'd prefer DLC routes. I mean, get Berlin trams. Berlin trams would be fantastic. I mean, I like Berlin. You know, I love Berlin from all my my other videos. Berlin is fantastic. I'd love Berlin trams. Something from the UK would be pretty good as well. If they had, like, I mean, Birmingham trams are low floor like this. Blackpool trams. Although Blackpool would be quite boring because it's just a straight line along the seafront pretty much, isn't it? Having said that, it would still be awesome. It wouldn't be the most interesting of route, you know, like... I mean, Vienna, we're kind of winding through the streets, aren't we? Oh, Knollgasse. It's updated. It knows where we are now. And where we are is late. Oh, there goes the other tram. Cheerio. I kind of feel like we're waiting for something to happen here, I'm not going to lie. Oh, that means someone wants to get on. Fine, get on the tram. Yeah, we've been sat waiting quite a while. Oh, A means it's nearly time to go, doesn't it? Way, there we go. Full steam ahead. We are very late. We're nearly 3 minutes late. I don't know how, because, you know, I've been driving pretty fast.
Platz. Umsteigen zu 6, 18. In Richtung Burggasse, Stadthalle. 62. In Richtung Leitz. 14.
Way.
Lokalbahn nach Baden. S-Bahn.
I think I need to just bomb into these platforms a lot quicker than what I am doing. But I am a little bit worried for our passenger safety. You know, I wouldn't want them to fall under the tram accidentally. Who am I kidding? I couldn't give a toss about the passenger safety, but, you know, I certainly wouldn't want them to fall under the tram. Are we all getting on, guys? Are we not bothering? Well, I don't know what you're doing, madam, but the doors are all shut now. Because that says that we can go, so we are going. There we go, look. Straight forward. Hooray. Oh, hang on, I think we should slow down for this corner. It looks like quite a sharp one, doesn't it? There we go. The flange only seems to happen at low speed. It doesn't seem to happen at high speed. And I've also noticed there's a lot more AI than there seemed to be before. I mean, I've not played Tramsim in a while, have I? I think the last time I properly played Tramsim was when I actually recorded the video of the Type E2 and uploaded it to YouTube. So, yeah, they've certainly fixed a lot of things. You know, a lot of gripes that I had with it. And it just seems a lot better. It's an all-round better game. If you do want to get hold of a copy of Tramsim, I wouldn't buy it through Steam because it was like 30 odd quid. I have posted a link in the description to where I got it from, which was through CD Keys. And I think I got it for like 15 quid, which, I mean, I was a little bit outraged at 30 odd quid for one route and one tram, which it was when I bought it. Obviously now you've got two trams and the route's a lot more updated. But, you know, when I originally got it, I was like, bloody hell, you know, it's a lot of money, is that? I thought the A meant, there we go. You know, it is a lot of money, but I got mine for like 15 quid. So that made it bearable. Completely bearable. But yeah, as I say, there's a link in the description to that. Now, it's all subject to availability, so I can't guarantee it's 15 quid. The more copies they sell, the more it'll go up, because they'll have less copies, etc. So head on over there, check that out. I always like to save you guys some money, and obviously by doing it through the link, I get paid a little commission, so it's worth doing. But, like I say, feel free, or don't, it's up to you. I feel like I'm about to go whizzing past the stop here. Yeah, you've gone... Oh no, hang on. There we go. There's a yellow dot in the track. Ooh, 10 points. Ding ding. We like 10 points. Come on then, everybody. On we get. Now, I don't know which way we go here. Do we go straight on? I think we go straight on. If we go to the right, then this woman's in for it. We're off. Oh, what's happening there? They were sinking into the ground. Oh, listen to that. That's fantastic.
Johannstraußgasse. Umsteigen zu 13a.
Oh, is that a tram in front of us? Oh my goodness, there's a tram in front of us. Let's see if we can catch him. I wonder what he's doing. Surely he's not on the one as well. He can't be running as late as we are. Well, no, he'd be running more late than we are. Oh well. Ah! Bloody hell. Nearly, in a desperation to catch up that tram, we nearly went sailing through that light. Oh, I want to catch the tram. I want to run in kind of multiple. That's a disappointment. It'd be good if they've added AI trams that are on other routes as well, so you kind of feel like you're not the only route running through the city. I'm sure the A means get ready. Oh, hang on, this is to go right. Are we going right? No, we're not. It says the lights are to go right, but we're going straight forward. I don't know if we're allowed to do that, but we're doing it. From my understanding, there's no derailments or anything. No, hang on, we stop here, don't we? There we go. Come on, everybody, on you get. See, if this is Johann Strauss, whatever it said the name was, we are still running 3.5 minutes late, and I don't understand how we left on time. And we're just getting later and later and later. It's not good. Come on then. Way! Full steam ahead. Get your foot down. Come on. I still want to catch that tram. Oh, hang on, that's a red light. Oh well. Unfortunately, there was nothing that could be done. I didn't see a yellow dot, but we're not blocking a junction. Where's the yellow dot? Oh, it's there. You can't stop there. You'd be blocking this line. What if we broke down? What if everything got stuck? How ridiculous. Oh, for Christ's sake. There we go. Yeah, you can't just block all that. Oh, hang on, the mouse has gone. The mouse has gone funny. You don't seem to hear the flange sounds unless you're at low speed. Which, if you were driving over corners as tight as this at speeds that I have been doing, you would hear some flange. Bloody hell, you really would hear some flange noises. So that's perhaps something that needs looking at, because, like I said, the flange, you only hear it at low speed. It's a bit of a disappointment, but it's better than it was, you know. Eternal optimist, etc., etc. It's an improvement. We love an improvement, but there's still work to be done. Oh, there we go. Come on. I mean, I guess it's... You know, you could turn around and argue, well, Joe, you're playing Tram Simulator, what were you expecting? But there is an awful lot of sitting at traffic lights on this game. You know, and you're sitting at traffic lights, but I don't know if it's just the way that the game's been done, but you're sitting at traffic lights and it doesn't feel like there's an awful lot happening. You know, you feel like you sat there for no apparent reason. You know, like, these are sat here, but there's nobody crossing. You sit at big junctions and there's no cars moving in any direction. Everyone's just sat there. You know, it's a little bit odd. Oh, for goodness sake. Yes, I acknowledge that I'm trying to drive fast. Looking for the yellow dot. Is there one? Yes, I think it's further down. There it is. It's not always clear where you're meant to stop. Certainly not always clear. There we go. Doors are open. 9 points. Get in. Right here, get them doors shut. Come on, time to go. I know there's some passengers there that I haven't got on, but oh, for crying out loud. Yeah, and now we've missed the traffic lights. Thanks for that, guys. Oh, they're actually getting on now. See what I mean? Like, we're sat here at the red, and because they've obviously not done that junction, you know, there's no cars coming from here, so you just kind of sat here like, well, are we, you know, what's happening? We're just sat, everyone's sat there not doing anything. Oh, there we go. Going to A. Come on, we need to go now. We're nearly 5 minutes late. That's tragic. I don't like being late. I don't like being late, and I am late, and this stresses me out. I mean, you would have thought, wouldn't you, working on the railway, that I'd have kind of got used to being late. And to be fair, I have, really. Oh, bloody hell, we're going this way, are we? Well, we'll get slamming. Oh dear, we took that corner far too fast. Never mind. Never mind, we'll just... Nobody saw that, did they? No. Come on then. Right, doors are shut. Off we go. I hope that woman's... we'll give her a toot there. Nobody should come outside in a skirt in that colour. I was thinking mainly we'd give her a toot so she didn't step out in front of the tram. Oh, look, that tram that I was on about catching. It's there in front of us. But this is a traffic light. I just want to know if it's on the same route as we are. It is on the route 1. I wonder why so many people are getting on our tram then. You know, if there's that tram in front, maybe that one's just so late. Maybe it's full and standing. Oh, he's just making a call. Oh, dear me. Yeah, they need to kind of add... I don't think you get cars driving in and there. It doesn't look like the sort of place, but, you know, the main route is really, really good. You know, like the main... everything that's here. But I just feel they need to add, like, the side roads. Things need to come off the side roads more than what it currently is doing. I mean, Tramsim wasn't early access, was it? This is a full release. There we go, doors open. I think I stopped a tiny wee bit short there, but that's not an issue. I still find it quite comical that they advertise Tramsim within Tramsim, because if you were at this point in the game, you've probably already bought it, unless you've illegally torrented it. But if you have illegally done that, then you've probably no intention of paying for it anyway. But yeah, you kind of imagine they'd use that advertising space to, I don't know, maybe advertise one of their other games. Oh yeah, hang on, idiot. Shut the doors before attempting to move off. Come on, go to vertical. Oh, for goodness sake. It did that deliberately. I reckon there's a fella sat watching. They're watching through the CCTV cameras, aren't they? That's how you start getting paranoid, isn't it? They're watching you. But surely someone was sat watching that. Way, move out the way, Sayat. It's probably too fast for that corner, but never mind.
Vorkrieg. Umsteigen zu 57a.
Nearly. There we go. For goodness sake, I don't know why I'm so terrible at driving trams today. I'm sure that last time I did better. Maybe when it said performance update, maybe the physics have been updated so that they take longer to stop. I'm sure that I could stop from like that speed before. Maybe, yeah. I don't know. It's a bit disappointing, isn't it? I like how he's got a Tramsim face mask on. That's brilliant. Oh, off we go. They were like, we wanted to cross the road. No, I'm sorry. I parked my tram over the zebra crossing. Well, it was either that or we'd smash into the side of someone else's car. We're only 4 minutes late now, so maybe that's how they want you to drive. There we go. Doors shut. Wait for the ping. For goodness sake. Wrong ping. We'll let those passengers on. I think there's a couple that still want to get on. Well, maybe they don't. See, again, we're just sat here. Because there's no cars from that way. I imagine there probably would be, and then you wouldn't feel quite so aggrieved to, you know, waiting. Oh, off we go. You know, if there were trams coming from the other direction, you know, there were things happening all over, but... Oh, hang on. Oh, bloody hell. Well, it said straight on, the signalling system. I thought we were going straight on. Oh, well. See, that says straight on and to the right. Oh, well. Collisions with people happen. It's an occupational hazard. Like, we've got to give way here. Oh, the people. There are actually cars. I didn't think there would be. That sounds like we're arriving in somewhere exciting. The Ring Volkstheater. Oh, very nice. Oh, and we can go across. That's very nice. Get out of the way! I'm sorry, but she was walking down the tram track. You don't stop for people that are walking down the tram track. They should be on the pavement. There we go. Everybody on. Ooh, 10 points. 10 points for the stopping. It's certainly, now that the AI traffic is a lot better, it's certainly more enjoyable, actually, being able to see, you know, like the other trams that are consistently coming the other way. I do like that. I've got a lot of time for that, indeed. I'm assuming the A does mean, like, get ready because it's nearly time to go. I need to spend longer getting ready, though, because I always end up sat here like this, don't I? Excuse me. You can just get back on curb, thank you. As can you, Mr. Audi. Yeah, get yourself back, thank you very much. Oh, I wonder what happens at Parliament. If it's anything like in England, not very much. There we go. Doors are open. people aboard. Oh, we're catching that tram. Yes, Joe's been a naughty boy. Must be quite the hill here. We're rolling backwards. It's the first time I've ever experienced that on Tramsim. And now I can't see. That's about right, isn't it? There we go. Yes. Full steam ahead. Some of the catenary is floating. I'm not entirely sure why that is. Or maybe the wires are just so thin. To the untrained eye, you can't see it. We're just pushing in front of this this car here. Because we are public transportation. We are more important. Therefore, we're pushing in. Thank you. Unfortunately, sometimes when you're on the road, or on the rails in this instance, you've just got to drive aggressively. That's how you get things done. This is a tram stop. Is it? No, the next one's a tram stop. That's a bus stop. You idiot. There we go. Come on, everybody, on you get. The quicker the better. No, I'm sorry guys, you've missed it. It's an every 10-minute service though, so, you know. There'll be another one along in 4 minutes, providing he's not late as well.
Schottentor. Umsteigen zu U2. 37, 38, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 1A.
There we go. Oh, we're catching that tram. This is like the sole mission of this video, is to catch that tram in front. I don't think we can. I bet I bet the whole game is coded so that that tram stays ahead of you. Hello, dear colleague. I have noticed, however, I think we're driving number 312, tram number 312. I haven't seen, I mean, that was number 305 that just passed us. I haven't seen another 312. So obviously they're quite good at ensuring that the numbering is done correctly. You know, like not every one you pass. You know, every tram, sorry, has a different number, which is good if that's the case. It might not be the case, it's just what I've noticed. We're now on to the fast bits. I do like this bit of the journey. Oh, bloody hell, that sounds good, doesn't it? It sounds loud, like, well, I was going to say like you're in a tunnel. We are in a tunnel. There we go. Nobody's getting on here. Full steam ahead. We're nearly up to that tram. You watch, I'll probably crash into the back of it and it'll derail us and go, mission failed. I don't see why we can't accelerate down here. Full steam ahead. Now it says like green and yellow, is that just a caution? I think it is, isn't it? One thing as well that I have noticed, there we go, so that's like a yellow, and then the red was before, and we're going right. One thing I have noticed is when it said the physics are improved on this tram, they certainly are. The tram feels a lot heavier, and it responds to you going up and down gradients a lot differently. Before it'd drive the same no matter what gradient you were on, whereas now, in version 1.2, you can roll backwards. You saw that earlier, we were rolling backwards. Which I'm pretty sure, I mean, a rollback on the train is a pretty serious offence. You know, if the train rolls back, the driver is in a lot of bother, and it needs reporting. So I'd imagine a rollback on the tram is also quite a, a serious thing. There we go, let's get going. You know me, there's no time for messing about.
Salztorbrücke. Umsteigen zu 2a. Flughafen. Bitte seien Sie achtsam. Andere brauchen den Sitzplatz vielleicht notwendiger. Connections to airport bus.
There we go. Oh, we've got a red signal again, so we better not go sailing past that. And you can get a connection to the airport bus apparently from here. Oh, for goodness sake. There we go, we'll go nice and steady round the corner. And we've got a green signal. Again, advertising Tramsim on the billboards next to us. And I think this is where we go back upstairs, isn't it? Back upstairs? Not back upstairs, you idiot.
2a.
I don't know what happens if you pass a red signal. Whether it just lets you carry on or whether you actually get telling off. You know, whether it'll just chuck you out the game. I don't want it to chuck us out of the game because we've come so far, but I am incredibly curious as to what happens. Maybe we'll have to just do that as like a separate spin-off video. There we go, come on, forwards. See what I mean? Because the back end of the tram is still on the hill. You're having to put quite a bit of power to actually get it to move forwards. Come on then, cross over. We've not got all day. There we go. I don't know why it says left, because we don't go left on the one. But it said left and then it went to no, so I don't know if that's maybe got a bug in it, that signal. We're never going to catch that other tram now, are we? And this is kind of the long, straight bit, isn't it? Oh, bloody hell. Yeah. Notice how they just were not phased at all. There was a tram hurtling towards them, not stopping. They're just, it doesn't matter, we'll just step out in front of it because the green man says go. Come on then. Oh, this game does take a long time, doesn't it, for everything to happen. Excuse me. You can just get back on curb, thank you very much. We're still 2 minutes late, even though I'm driving like an absolute lunatic.
In Richtung Praterstraße.
I don't know if that was a stop there. I don't think it was. I think... Oh yeah, punctuality 7 teaspoons. Yeah, that was a stop, but I didn't see the sign. And to be fair, he didn't put his hand out, did he?
Platz. Umsteigen zu O. In Richtung Praterstern.
There we go. This is a stop. I can see the sign here. Can you see how I'm not braking yet? It's slowing down. It didn't do that in the old version, so it's definitely nice that you kind of have to drive it a bit more than what you did before. It kind of just drive itself almost. Although the good news is we're only 1.5 minutes late owing to missing a stop. Oh, for Christ's sake. I said that every single time. For Christ's sake. But yeah, you get used to that. Bit of flange. Oh. It's worth it for that. And I think the next stop is Prater... Is it not Prater Hauptalee? Oh no, it's somewhere else. Well, we're not far away now. Oh, hang on. This is the terminus. Way. Bloody hell. Aha, we caught the tram. Oh. That is not a collision with the tram. We've not collided there, look. Oh, the tram's gone now. Well, that clearly wasn't a collision. I probably would have collided, but goodness sake. Yeah, we clearly didn't collide with that tram. Don't care what anybody says. No, didn't happen. Did not happen. Anyway, there we go. That's Tramsim 1.2. I hope you've enjoyed the little trip through Vienna. It was alright, wasn't it? And of course they continue to improve it. It keeps getting better and better. So yeah, if you do enjoy Tramsim, if you enjoyed the video, do of course show the video some love, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, because it helps the video get more views and it makes for a happy Joe. Subscribe so you never miss out, and of course if you do consider buying Tramsim, have a look in the description. As I say, there's a link to a CD keys version, which is normally a bit cheaper than on the Steam store. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I shall see you next time. Cheerio. Goodbye for now.